my road to the show. All right, let's go ahead and continue this. And pretty much we'll be playing this until I hit the majors. So, all right. Let me go ahead and get everything going here. All right, make sure Streamlabs chatbot's up. All right, so just to let you all know. Oh shoot, there we go. Just to let you all know. Oh, there we go. There's that one. Just to let you all know, I will be uploading these to YouTube eventually. So I will be uploading these to YouTube eventually. So from now on, the song request, pretty much there will be no more song requests from now on. So that way to avoid copyright from YouTube. All right, let's go ahead and get started.
A manager draws attention to a telling defensive stat.
Our lead rank and assist is low. That means we're not making good throws or the right ones. Let's improve on it. All right. All right, and hopefully I can improve on my average here. There we go. Exclamation CV to see how many crossbucks you have.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs and the Syracuse Chiefs. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
And by the way, so that you know, the way you say my channel name is El Cross.
Nelson Melendez, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Let's try to improve that average.
Look into the numbers. They can be a little bit deceiving. Normally, most pitchers pitch better at home, but not this guy. He actually prefers and pitches better on the road. We'll see how he does and if he can adapt and start pitching better at home in this one.
Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now, and if they...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
Stepping up now,
Carlos Salazar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Going with that old-fashioned socks now.
1-1 home. Pulled toward right center field. Pearson is in pursuit.
Nope.
But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he is into third base here with a leadoff triple.
You take a look at this one.
Well, that happened.
Ready for another chance? Luke Lewis. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Hendricks got it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
You know, sometimes I wonder if I should take it bats deeper.
Riding in once again,
just, Howie get that right pitch.
Set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. This one's flared off to the right side. Lewis has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping in, Luke Lewis. You up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Yeah, I was early. All right, come on.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
All right, yep.
Around first, digging for 2.
2.
And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Nice.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting
I will be getting MLB The Show 19. I already got it in pre-order.
Staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch
looking forward to it.
Really close. called the ball. What does he do?
The
He
Diamond
comes
Dynasty
back with a better pitch
looks,
and gets the punch
looks
out.
nice. It's a little bit different feel than 18 is. So
out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if he was going to catch it or not,
Boy,
so I had to
this
stay
guy's
there.
been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it.
Good hit by my teammate right there.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Come on, drive us in, baby.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Cuthbert has it. The second for one. On to Carter. It's a double play, and the inning is. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Luke Lewis. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
That's not bad.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
I mean, that call could have gone either way right there.
0-1 pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle.
A good changeup. Got me.
So coming to the plate, Luke Lewis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
That could, yeah, I don't know. Those pitches have been called strikes already, so figured I'd take a swing at that one.
Behind 0-2 now.
What was that, late on? Oh, I was early on that fastball. Okay. I mean, that seemed to be right in my wheelhouse, and I didn't crush it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Oh.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together.
Let's try to recover after that.
If they want to get back in this thing. So disaster strikes here in the ninth, as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans. 4-2 the final score
Got
tonight.
The win, but I wasn't part of that.
Came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. The game's future star. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Luke Lewis.
Trying to ignore the numbers and just play the game
for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch coming, here it is. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Escalona looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for at the plate, Luke Lewis. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1.
Probably should have let that one go. All right. Trying to get in a rhythm again here.
1-1.
All right, come on.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Breathe. All right, let's go.
Oh, high.
There we go.
Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
A solo shot down the line in right. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As they get one back, it's 3-1 now.
Crushed it. That was over 400 feet.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
409 feet and officially. Okay.
Into the box, Howie Kendrick. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down?
Second baseman's got it.
Is there. One down. At the plate, Corey Brixey. He singled his last time up. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall.
Nope, he's got it.
And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his third hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
There we go.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the end.
Got it.
Luke Lewis will stride in again.
Let's
and
take
before
another
he
look
takes his
here.
cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a tick behind for a strike.
That was not beautiful.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
All right, come on. Oops.
Popped him up. Brixey moving to his left.
That happens.
Makes the play, one away. So striding forward now, Luke Lewis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Difficulty here.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike one.
That was it. That cutter had some action on it. It definitely had some movement right there. All right, let's see here. Oh,
a swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I don't know what I was looking at there, but it sure wasn't the pitch. All right, let's go.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike three, and the inning is over.
I was pretty much done with that. It was just
ready now.
Swing.
Horton. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Third baseman, Keith Horton.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Lewis moves over.
Let's not clank it.
One away.
There you go. Nice.
3-2 to finish in tonight's game. Syracuse hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the international. Set to get his day started, Luke Lewis. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things
as far as
around
average, I mean, I'm producing. It's just the average hasn't gone up yet.
The pitch. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
Trying to escape unscathed here in the first. Off-speed pitch, swung on and missed, and with that, the side is removed. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here. Striding into the box, Pedro Severino.
That was one heck of an average.
Take his first cuts here.
360.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Lewis has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1.
Here we go. There we go.
Digging in to try it again.
All right, let's see if I can right this ship here.
He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Lewis.
Weak chopper up the line. That's a foul ball.
All right, let's see here. How did I yank that? I was way early.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
It's not
Pedro
looking pretty
Severino
right now.
digs in at the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Need to settle in a bit here.
Popped him up.
All right, second baseman should
waits
have that.
on it, and that retires the side.
Here we go.
So 1 run on 1 hit, no error. Digging in, Lewis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit to third, scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning. Digging in, Lewis. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that.
Well,
at the plate, Lewis.
I wasn't good.
1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the stretch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Come on, take some pitches. Let's get in a rhythm here.
With 1 gone in the inning.
Let's try to do a little better
Ball
here.
and a strike.
All right, here we go. Let's have that patience here.
Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Got by me. And that might have been a pop-up right there.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Damn, if I would have stayed back on that one, I might have had another homer. But should have, could have, would have.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt.
Well,
and
there's
not
the old
in time
sombrero.
He's in well ahead of the throw. And
grab my bat, take it back to the dugout.
So digging in now, Chesler.
Take some breaths, try to forget about it and move on.
Victim last time up. Hit the other way out toward right field. Lewis sprinting after it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. James Morrison claims the win out of the pen, his first. Brian Reyes earns the save out of the bullpen, his 7th of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
All right, here we go.
Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
All right, just had to send that notification out on Discord.
And as we join our ball game here, our situation finds the bases empty with 1 gone in the inning. Now batting, Lewis. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Should have been 3-1.
Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Good idea.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Rick Pearson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Try to string a few more, 100 more of those together and try to get our average back up to 300, shall we? There we go.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but They're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I've played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
All right, let's see here.
The 1-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Puello has a read on it. 2 down. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Almost tag up properly right there.
And they're runners at the corners now.
Almost missed the base.
1-1 home. Hit on the ground to third. Cuthbert loves it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Jimmy Costello.
All right.
6-3 the final score today. Syracuse jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
Can't really carry the team. Oh, nice. Sweet. Got some more gloves. Let's go equip those. Got some gloves. Let's go edit the equipment here. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. All right, there we are. Nice. Okay, let's check the social media. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and edit player. Let's see. Batting stance. Never really. Alright, let's see. What one did I use? Was it 7 that I used? Or was it 8? It might have been 7 that I used. Let's see. No, that's too twitchy. Actually, you know what? Let me go. Where is? Let's see. What player? I think it was. Yeah, there we go. That's the one that I used. Okay, I'm gonna change my batting stance to Adam Jones. There we go. All right, let's continue with Adam Jones' batting style. All right, here we go. That one. All right, moving on. Yeah, 167, 276. Man, I tried to get that 280 average. Trying to get that 280 average. Almost got 90 ribbies and 20 home runs in my AA season. So
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show.
All
set to get his evening at the plate started, Luke Lewis. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Little dribbler up the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Leading off the inning, Luke Lewis, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Luke Lewis.
That ball's foul.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Next will be the designated hitter, Luke Lewis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Carroll leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
All right, we're back.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
All right, come on.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number two.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Shit, I'm going to have to change it back to my other stance.
Line toward right center. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. So no runs on a hit here, no error. Striding forward now is the DH, Luke Lewis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I might have to change it back to my other stance. My timing and everything's off.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 guys.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the ninth.
I'm not going to be able to function with that. I figured I'd try it, but didn't work.
This AAA prospect who had been generating some buzz has gone cold of late.
I just work to turn it around. Every player has a bad streak at some point. I'm just not doing the things I need to do. I just work to turn it around. There had been some speculation that you might be close to being called up to the majors. Do you think this will hurt those chances? I can't speculate on that stuff. I just work to improve. I'm going to get there, but when exactly is not up to me.
Once a player catches the public's eye, little he does, good or bad, will go unnoticed.
All right, yeah, let me go ahead and change my batting stance back to what it was. Let's change it back. Let's see. Hand rotation. Yeah, let's just keep everything what it was. There we go. Let's get back into it. switching to that
Time for baseball.
Adam Jones batting stance. Just threw my timing off altogether.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Luke Lewis. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. This pitch is popped up.
See, at least I'm making
Mercer is there, and it's a very quick
one.
inning as the side is retired.
So, all right, let's get
digging in for his second at bat, Luke
let's
Lewis.
get settled and get back in our
0 for
groove
1
here.
thus far.
All right.
Luke Lewis.
First offering on its way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Luke Lewis. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Here we go, trying to get back on track.
Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
And now time granted here as he'll step out to rethink things down 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Moya has a play. And that's the second out of the inning.
I don't know why a player did that.
Ready once again, Luke Lewis. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
Lewis.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
All right, good take. Man, I'm definitely on a struggle bus on this one. This has definitely not been my
A ball and 2 strikes.
wow. That was nasty.
Two and 2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Groan from home
4-2,
wow,
the final score tonight. Rochester
had that
posted a
twist-up
3-run
mustache
first
right
to propel them to the win. Felipe Hernandez with his 4th win this.
Eventually, I'll get out of this funk. Hopefully.
Game's future. So stepping in, Luke Lewis comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Way in front of that fastball.
Wow.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that
Speaking
will do
of that
it.
change
So they
up,
go down with
that just
settling in now.
That was a nasty
Lewis.
changeup.
He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
That was too
This
early
offense
on
has
that.
just
Wow,
been flailing at the
79.
plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Wow.
Into the box now, Luke Lewis, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ball 1. Anaya at third, Jacques on second, Pearson on at first with 2 down. Sent out to straightaway center field. Duran has a beat on it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run and scoring.
Darn.
So striding in, Luke Lewis.
What's that making
No hits
contact
in
on the
3
ball? That was
tries
kind
so
of
far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count.
It's probably kind of a stupid decision to try to change your batting stance after using this generic one for so long.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Luplo waits on it. 1 down. "5-2 the final score tonight. The Rochester Red Wings jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Adalberto Mejia gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Rodney Cortez records the...
Now, my performance, there's no way I'm being called up to the majors. There is no way. There we go. Alright, let's see. Yeah. I mean, I do have 7 homers, 17 ribbies, but the average still isn't there. I just have 18 hits out of 120 at bats.
AAA baseball set to get his evening at the plate started.
Not even over that
Lewis. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So no runs here on a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Lewis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Abreu over to his left, and that retires the side.
Damn it.
1 hit, 1 left. On now to the top of inning number 4. So here's the cleanup hitter, Lewis. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
The 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now at the plate, Lewis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Lewis. All right, come on.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded to the right. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him.
Wow. Give it up to the first baseman.
8-2 tonight's final. The Bisons jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Vance Clark.
Give it up to the first baseman. That was one heck of a play right there.
Welcome to MLB The Show. Victor Benitez, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Yeah, I'm just not seeing
Swing
the ball
and a miss,
well
and
right
he's
now.
in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Another 0-2 coming. And another foul ball.
Was that another off-speed? Yeah, it was a sinker. That was another off-speed.
The 0-2 once more. Pulled toward right center field. Under this is Pompey, and he's got it for the first out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment.
Came at me all,
striding in.
Lewis. Off
he
speed
flew out in his
time.
last at bat.
Lewis.
First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pompey has a read on it.
I didn't get enough on that.
He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs here on no hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Lewis.
Right fielder.
Man, I think it's working up to that all-star batting.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
Stop swinging on them balls.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Here it comes, 0-2. And he struck him out.
Oh, man. I'm just not feeling it right now.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Luis Abreu. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Lewis is under
Why can't we go? Why can't we do a full 360 with our player?
So no runs, no hits. In now, Richard Arena. He'll start the inning and back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes.
Kind of like me.
This game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs jumped out to an early lead in the first
month and a half this AAA season.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight it's the
Granted, I have 7 homers and 17 ribbies, but that's
set to get his evening at the plate started. Luke Lewis. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Pulled toward right center field. Pena shading to his right.
The bats aren't just falling my way right now.
With this one, and the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight. So now it'll be the 4-hole.
Pitches that were going for hits aren't going for hits anymore.
Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Pompey has a read on it, and that's the third out. So it's no run on 2 base hits.
Hey, DJ, what's going on?
In the box, Luke Lewis.
Designated hitter, Luke Lewis.
Hey, no worries. It's actually more about the
pitch. Here it comes. Hit down
it's actually more about the view. It's actually more about the views.
Here, 0-1.
It's actually more about the views on Twitch than it is the time.
0-1. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss. A tick behind.
It's more about the consistent viewers than it is the time on Twitch. So.
And he misses there. 1-2.
But hey, what's going on, DJ?
A pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting.
Oh, that's
You're
right.
You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
You're streaming over on YouTube, right?
The 2-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Now at the plate, Luke Lewis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score.
Whatever this is, I got to get out of it.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball,
I don't know if those of you that play MLB The Show
consistently
this
was a big win to
know what this struggle is, but those of you that play it know what the struggle is. You're getting these ruts sometimes, and it just,
second inning and rode that until the very end.
It just follows you from game to game.
The game's future stars are
That's where I am
on
right now.
display
I'm in a
as minor league
complete struggle
baseball
bus right
comes
now.
your way on the show. Now to the plate, Luke Lewis.
Yeah.
And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
I don't think I've gone 0 for 15 in MLB The Show in a long time.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses
Who's
low.
got that pink
Dan
bat?
Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Those are two good
Matty,
takes.
they played a heck of a game first game of this series and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, Dero. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in a 4-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
Oh, wow. That was way down. I didn't see it. Yeah. Man, I'm just not seeing the pitches right now. I am just not seeing the pitches right now.
The 2-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time
crap.
as he's in there ahead
Son
of the
of a-
throw. And now the tag is applied. It's a double play, and the side.
Damn it! I keep doing that every single freaking time.
Coming to the plate now.
I can't stop myself.
Lewis. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lewis.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
3-0 now.
Let's continue to improve
He's had
here.
command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And he gets this fastball over.
Not
Back
where I
to
wanted it.
3-1 now. This is on the ground over to first. Abreu comes up with it, and he'll step on.
I don't know.
First
I could have waited,
yeah.
but then again, you know.
Stepping into the
Is
box.
what it is. That was a good at bat.
Lewis.
That was a good at
He got
bat.
on top
Starting
of
to see
one.
the
It
ball
was a
better.
ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch
juiced.
if you can hit the corner with it, but no
See if I can
dice this
produce
time.
here.
The 1-0. Misses. Ball 2.
Ooh, that was nice.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on
Checked
2-0,
on that one.
and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Too high. And it's 3-0.
All right. We're in a great position right here. Let's see if he grooves one.
And that misses.
And he
Ball
walks
4.
me.
A run will come in to score.
Wow, that's the first time I've done that.
Man, when you're trailing, you
That's
hate
the
to give
first
up
time I've
any
done that.
runs, but walking one in is especially painful.
I walked in
now
an
the lead
RBI.
is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
Nice.
Into the
Awesome.
box now, Marlon Jacques.
Let's keep it going.
Singled in 2 trips to the
keep it
plate
going.
thus far.
That was a good AB. That was a good AB.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
That definitely
And this
improved
is
my.
swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there.
Ah,
as the
man, that
bases
sucked.
remain
He was in a
loaded with
count
2
already.
away now.
You know, see, that's the thing that's
Ready
the
to
thing that's
take his
changed.
axe again.
When the batters come up, when your
As
teammates
he'll
come
look
up
to
now,
follow up the 2-run
that's
homer he
that's
launched
one of the
over
things
wall
that's
last
changed.
time
That
up.
you know, sometimes I
Swing and a flare hit toward right.
sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't, because they're already in a count.
The bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run.
It never used to be that way.
Standing in, Lewis.
I think not until 17 that it was like
Ready.
that.
Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider. And that change-up makes him jump. A swing and a miss. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score.
All right. Well, that wasn't.
Count is 1-2 now.
All right. How was my timing on that one? Oh, I was late. Okay, I had good contact though.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed.
Well,
he chased it for strike 3.
That came in my kitchen, sat me down,
nasty-looking slider
some
that
dinner.
time.
Yeah, that was really.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Iron Pigs took the lead in the 4th and held
at least
on
I got a
until
walk.
the end.
That was
Benjamin
that was about the most productive I was. I got a walk. Again, if you're watching, you're more than welcome to pop into chat and say hi. I do try to interact with
A
chat.
slumping hitter gets some coaching up.
When you found yourself in a slump, you go back to fundamentals. Right.
Even the best hitters in the world must
Discipline,
always
timing,
be
and
attending to the
contact.
fundamentals.
And just get some reps in when you can. Yeah, all that and not stinking. Okay.
Slumps happen. Poise
Be
in the
patient.
face of
You'll
them
come
is a
through it.
must.
Man, that was shoot. Even the game recognizes I'm in a slump. Damn, calling me out on it.
An agent checks in with a client currently in the minors.
All right, let's see. Just checking in, Luke. How are things for you? Great. Could be better. Just fine. I mean, as far as yeah, I would say great. Good to hear. Just know I'm here for you. Keep plugging away down there. I mean, other than my slump, I mean, the organization's great. So I mean, that's pretty much what you're asking. As far as the organization, it's going.
AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the International League.
Let's keep it going here.
Stepping in,
I was actually followed by a minor league baseball player that played for.
We'll tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate.
I was followed by a minor league baseball player on Twitter there for a little bit.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight.
Anyway.
They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Row, we've got a couple of teams
that might have been a good one to go for
right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So no runs on a hit.
They're just not going where they ain't.
Now at the plate, Luke Lewis.
They get a hit and they're not going where they ain't.
First pitch of the at-bat. On the ground to second base. This could be 2.
That's
one there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Luke Lewis. He comes in 0 for 2
try to get
thus
a hit
far.
a game.
Here comes the first
That'd
pitch.
be nice. Nope.
Popped him up. Holman is there. And the inning is over.
Yep.
Nothing across here this half of the inning. Now at the plate, Luke Lewis.
Designated hitter, Luke Lewis.
Man, this is frustrating.
First delivery to him on the way. And this one's chopped
when
foul right
like
at home
this,
plate.
This is probably the most frustrating
One-run game here in the top of the 9th.
Because I don't want to get sent down to Double A again.
Got him
oh
a
my
swing
God.
out of his shoes on
Wow,
that one. 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence.
Yeah, definitely.
Success
not
is
doing
never
well right now.
guaranteed.
Time for baseball.
Yeah, this is probably the longest slump I've had. I'm just not seeing the ball.
Stepping up to the plate, Luke Lewis.
I'm just not seeing
he'll
the ball
look to
right
bring
now.
home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
All right, let's see where my timing's at.
Way behind the big fastball.
My timing's not even there. Oh, I'm just going to keep pushing through.
And that one got a piece of him.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Ground ball right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. Into score from third, the tying run.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, D-Row. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, tough one.
And that's through into left, a base hit. 1 run scores. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now 3-1.
Hey, this one's a long way from being.
Standing in.
All right, let's try to get something going here.
He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
There's the fastball.
Not
where I
pretty
wanted
close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
Where's that one going?
Not close. It's 2-1
I saw that.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
I wasn't sure about that one. That was a good take right there. All right, let's see. Where are you putting it? Where are you putting it?
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now here's a swing, and this is
well
down the line in right. This ball has a chance, and it is
gone.
No,
it's not a chance.
Run.
It's gone. That's a dinger. That's a jack. There we go. Hopefully that gets me out of my rut.
Line in right. 8th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
All right, nice. Let's see that again.
Well, he missed the fastball earlier, so the pitcher thought he can't catch up to my heater. Well, he not only caught up to it, he chased it down and tattooed it out of here.
Oh, that went out of the park. Bye-bye.
Trying to pick things up where we left off.
But now, one thing I haven't done
and that last
is because I
went deep. He
I
turned
switch
around
hit.
A pretty good fastball.
One thing I haven't done is got back-to-back homers.
Hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and
both
in
from
and
the
out.
left and from the right side of the
plate.
That's one thing I haven't done. Or actually have I? I don't know.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A little bouncer.
He's trying to go for it right there.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball.
Oh yeah, that was a nasty breaking ball.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And this one gets away.
Nice. Good alert base running right there.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Glad I didn't swing on that. Jesus. All right, let's see.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That's not where I expected it.
Digging in, Luke Lewis. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Lewis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
All right, let's get back into a groove here.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball.
That was close.
That's a really tough pitch to do
Again,
anything
if you're
with.
watching,
The
pop up
backdoor
in the
slider
chat, say hi.
just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Oh, crap.
And
Wait a minute.
comes to an end. 6-3.
I should have kept
final.
a better eye on
Lehigh
my
Valley took the lead in the second
count.
inning and rode that until the very
that was
end.
That was a 2-1 count. I didn't even have to swing on that shit.
Wins his 3rd of the season. Stephen Chassin hammers down the save, his 9th of the year.
Moving on.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Minor league
forget what you did last game and move on. At least that's, what I try to do anyway.
Lewis, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Lewis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. Sanchez is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there.
It was a good
Stepping
hit.
Up now,
good hit.
Just Lewis.
Didn't go where I wanted it.
Lewis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. A double play. Digging in once again, Luke Lewis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Why does it keep pulling that way? Is it my hand position?
Stepping into the box, Luke Lewis. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Oh, man. I'm taking this one.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Let's see.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Travis is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Samuels has to roam straight back, but he has
Didn't catch the wind. Didn't carry where I wanted it.
The final score in this afternoon's game. The Iron Pigs jumped ahead in the 7th inning.
Other than that homer last game, just can't seem to get out of this rut. Can't seem to get out of this slump.
A cold hitter is offered words of encouragement.
Every hitter experiences a slump from time to time. Let's just grind your way out of it, one plate appearance at a time. That's what I'm trying to do, Coach. All right. Let's see. Batting cage. Let's see. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do batting cage. Let's do... discipline here. There we go. Yep. Got that frosty symbol right there. Ice cold.
The game's future star. Next will be the cleanup hitter.
8 homers and 19 ribbies.
Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Man.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's lifted the other way out to left. Schaffer moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Probably could have took that at bat deeper.
Riding in once again, Luke Lewis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. But that'll be off the wall in right center. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Nice, barely.
Yeah, and you could see he was looking for a fastball all the way, and he jumps all over it, pulling it hard. And the second he dropped the bat, he was looking to stretch this thing as far as he could. Mission accomplished as he stands on third.
Sweet.
Ready for another chance?
All right, drive me in, baby.
Scoring position with 2 gone.
Let's go. Let's go.
Hit out towards second. Wade ranging up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
Yeah, I got it. That was a nice triple, though. That was
Stepping
a nice triple.
in, Luke Lewis. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
There we go. That's what I'm talking
in there
about.
For a base hit. And
Hopefully,
that runner will go
hopefully
no
this will,
further
hopefully
than
this will
second
take
as
me,
there are 2 aboard now.
take me into a hitting streak here.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
At the plate, Jackie Carroll. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Jackie Carroll.
Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
All right.
Into the box, Dylan Cousins. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
I know how that
so
feels.
It's no runs on 2 hits, no errors.
All right, got a triple and single.
Digging in and looking for more. Luke Lewis. He singled his last
more
time.
Consistent though.
First pitch on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
I like some of these terms here.
On at first, nobody out.
Burner. Boogie whip.
And it's fouled away. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls.
Where are you going with
strike.
that thing? Aiming for the press box? Jesus.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
All right, let's see where you're going. Where you going, baby?
3-2 pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Schaffer has a play.
That was a good AB. That was a good AB. That was a good AB.
4-0 to score tonight. Lehigh Valley jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Rafael Montero.
Improvement. That was a good AB.
AAA baseball for you.
All right, one game at a time here. One game at a time.
Set to get his day started, Luke Lewis. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today.
And we'll have to leave it there. As the play is made
after
here
those two off-speed pitches, that definitely had me off balance right there.
At the plate, Luke Lewis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
All
right. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
I did not think that dropped off the table.
1 out, nobody on. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball.
Damn. Didn't have that angled in far enough.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there's
that should not have been a strikeout, but it was.
So coming to the plate, Luke Lewis. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning. They look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard.
If I would have just hung back a little bit, that might have been gone.
The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
I would just hung back a little bit.
Really getting the better of
man,
him now.
That changeup is just nasty.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Take a walk to the bench, get some pine.
You
need it.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
A single run good enough.
Those were just nasty changeups.
Time for baseball of the AAA
it looked like it was
going
to be in the zone.
The show brings you coverage from the
dropped the hell off the table, and it wasn't even there.
Set to get his day started.
Yeah, I gotta definitely try to find my way out of this trench I've dug here.
Get things turned around in a hurry. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
Man, I just started my first season of AAA off bad and just
skied in the air to straightaway left. Chone is there
and haven't been able to get out of it. Shoot, I'll be surprised if I can get over the Mendoza line before.
Ready now, Luke Lewis. He flew out in his last at
for the All-Star
Ready
game.
to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center.
That's gonna be caught.
Ramirez retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out.
All right.
Striding into the box, Luke Lewis.
Yeah, the at-bats are so darn difficult because I'm up in the All-Star batting difficulty.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
And boy, this at-bat is not
come into my kitchen,
well,
sit down, have a nice cup of tea, do whatever. Because I just got pretty much owned on that pitch.
And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize. Digging in to try it again, Luke Lewis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. Nope. Missed with a slider.
No one, no strike. Nope.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. McKinney back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Wow. They had that played like it was going for a home run, and
the Rail Riders
caught.
Jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
That's not a line I normally see, but the way I've been playing lately. All right, nice. Got a silver sponsorship for franchise, which I will eventually be playing. And yes, I will eventually be playing MLB The Show 19 when it comes out. Have that pre-ordered and ready to go. But I always like to start off MLB The Show with my road to the show.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor.
So I'll be playing this until I get my player to the majors. Once I get my player to the majors,
lefty against the ball,
or maybe once the actual season, baseball season starts, I'll start playing the franchise then and kind of
nice options to have.
alternate between the franchise
you can go in and out. And anytime you have
my
4
player.
pitches, if you could throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Leading off with the iron.
So striding forward now, Luke Lewis. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. On the ground to the right side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
You know those outside pitches aren't going to work.
Cesar Puello next, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Hit the other way out toward right field.
Let's go.
Lewis will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Here we are.
Digging in, Tomas Baez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Second baseman, Tomas Baez.
Hit in the air out to right. Lewis is
That's
there.
Right
One
at me.
out. At the plate, Luke Lewis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and he fouls this one off.
Outside. Man, it was hard to see with those shadows right there, and that was outside, way outside.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Fielded cleanly.
Nope.
There's one. On to Carter, and it's in time for a double play. Digging in, Brian Feliz. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Brian Feliz.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Lewis is after it, and that ends the inning.
Got it.
So no runs here on 2 hits. So digging in now, Luke Lewis. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Swing and a little tapper.
Ah,
that one's up foul.
That was a ball. Yeah, that was a ball.
Now another 1-2. Fouled off.
Nope, not getting that one. Yeah, that was a ball too.
Popped high in the air. Brixey over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Feliz. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Lewis moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
All right, man.
Now batting.
At some point, I got to get out of this thing.
Lewis.
Got to get out of this rut and start.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way in front of that fastball.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Has a look, now the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there.
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road.
Yeah, I'm just not
minor league
ball
baseball
right now. But I'm going to keep going, see if I can get out of this.
Batting fourth.
See if I can get out of this little rut I'm in.
Lewis.
First pitch on its way. Very weakly on the ground. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way
Hey,
to win this game
what's going on?
And try and take 3 out of the first 5 at this homestand.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Number 64 is after it, and the throw to first ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score.
How's it going, man?
Settling in now, Brian Feliz. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Oh, right now I'm on a struggle bus too.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Lewis.
I'm definitely on a struggle bus right now.
And the inning is over.
It's not going well at all.
So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and we are tied 0-0. So stepping in, Lewis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out.
Just a little hungover, huh? All right.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Come on.
Moves over. 1 down.
I don't know. Maybe I just need to relax and have fun with it.
In is a wild one. And he'll make it up to 3rd safely here with 1 away. Into the box now.
Yep, up to 16 followers now.
Out in his last at-bat.
Lewis.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Yeah, not doing too bad. Been streaming every day for almost a week now.
The 1-2.
So
high in the air into shallow left center. Escalona giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1.
I'm batting.
In Luke Lewis, you up for the 4,
I'm playing
5, 6
I'm playing my road to the show, so you play
lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the
so
board
you play
so far for them. They
you
just
play as a
haven't
single
consistently good at bats.
You play as a single character or as a single player.
That's how the 9th inning gets underway.
And it's pretty much you working your way up through the minors to the major league teams.
That game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched.
And right now I'm on a
both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody
in a bit of a slump.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs took the lead. The game's future set to get his evening at the plate started, Luke Lewis.
So if I don't start producing this season, I might.
With the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
If I don't start producing this season, I might get sent back down.
This one tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Roll, this is.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So only one hit in the inning.
That's probably not something I should be doing.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Luke Lewis. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Salazar.
That was caught.
He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate.
That was a productive out.
Game.
Nice.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Salazar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sweet.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is in the air out to right. Lewis has a beat on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
There we go.
Now at the plate, Gary Bennett. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Gary Bennett.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Lewis waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Ready once again, Luke Lewis earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First pitch on its way, and a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Hey, no worries, Tuies. Thanks for being here, man.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Home half of the
nice. You got a new
up.
PC.
Lehigh Valley's out in front, 3-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Luke Lewis. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
And he'll get back in safely.
All right, let's see here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
All right, got that. Ooh, where are you coming with it?
1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Puello is going to get there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
That's an out.
So no runs on a hit here. Striding in, number 64. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Stay right there.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and that'll get down for a base hit.
All right, let's
digging in the switch hitter.
I gotta get going at the plate.
He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Stevenson moves over, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no base hits, and it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Rafael Montero earns his 5th winner of the year, striking out 12 in the process. AAA baseball. Set to get his day started, Luke Lewis. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Lang rounds the corner and is headed home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, with 2 away, the man on first, he was moving on contact, and he got a great jump and comes all the way around the score on that double. Always nice to snag the early lead, and they've done it here.
Let's keep going.
In now, Marlon Jacques, as
Man,
he'll get his first
that's the
opportunity
batting
in this
average
one.
I want right there. Freaking
Here it comes
326.
on 0-2.
Hell yes.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. Puello is going to get there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now in the box, Luke Lewis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hit high and deep out to left. Escalona going back on it to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So it's no runs on no. Now at the plate,
right. That was a good hit. That was a well hit ball. I'm surprised that didn't go. I'm surprised that didn't go yard.
The 0-1 pitch. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Lewis looking up. Gone!
Ah.
And you can see why they love this guy.
Coming to the plate now, Andrew Stevenson. And Dan, after that home run,
Ship
it
happens.
looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and the win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Got under that one.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Luke Lewis. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Made the decision to swing before looking at the
Get
ball.
going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Escalona will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Now to the plate, Luke Lewis. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike.
Yeah, it's not really where I want to be. It's not really where I want to be hitting
the 0-1 pitch.
Right there.
A fastball that just misses inside. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping into the box, Luke Lewis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Yeah, let's see if I can at least get on base here.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
See if we can find the zone. All right, let's get in here.
Swung on but fouled off to the left. Hit on the ground to short. Brixey right there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Damn.
A close one. 8-7 is how it finishes today. Lehigh Valley came through when it mattered in the 9th.
All right, got a hit. Got a hit. That's good. Just need to keep consistently getting hits here.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Today, game 2 of this 4 games.
All right, come on.
Fernando Romero, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Guys, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around. That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute, that fires me up right there.
Catherine, Jackie Carroll.
Oh, 2-2.
He loses him on ball 4.
Oh,
into the box now, Dylan Cousins. Right there. Nice. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Striding forward now is the DH, Luke Lewis. He reached on a single in his first try.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful.
Next will be the designated hitter, Luke Lewis. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
This one's down to third. Cobb over to his left. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Luke Lewis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now, this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going.
Took that at bat deeper.
Stepping in, Luke Lewis. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And this one gets away.
Darn it.
And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
All right.
Pulled toward right center field. He makes the catch, and they come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. 4-2, the final score today.
I had it going the right direction.
The Rochester Red Wings
make it out of the ballpark.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the... Standing in, Luke Lewis. As we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Lewis.
From the belt, the pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
All right.
Ground ball foul down the left side.
Wow,
Jock
that was
at second. Carroll
game
first
lag
with no outs.
Holy crap. There's a big lag on the game.
In the dirt here. Goes to third with it, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That was a nasty curveball.
Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Mercer. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here as this is... Now at the plate, Luke Lewis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Hit back up the middle. Coleman gloves it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Now at the plate, Luke Lewis.
Designated hitter, Luke Lewis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard down the right field line.
But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen. A foul ball.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Well,
one hit, one left.
Chance. Oh, I do.
Stepping up to the plate, Luke Lewis.
Designated hitter,
First offering on its way.
Lewis.
And a good first pitch as he gets him to bounce one on the ground out towards second. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the ninth is proving a single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Lehigh Valley Iron Pit.
Man, not feeling it right now.
Game's futures. Digging in, Luke Lewis. In yesterday's game, he was responsible for the only run driven in by his club. First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball to second. This could be two. He's got it. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is standing in. Luke Lewis.
Designated hitter, Lewis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. 2 out, nobody on.
See, I make a decision to not swing. Deliberate decision to not swing, and I get a really good pitch.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Motter ranges to his left. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning.
Swing on the bad one.
Ready for another shot now, Luke Lewis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Ball and a strike.
What am I doing?
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. Cobb is there for it. And that ends the inning. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout. Striding in to start the 9th, Luke Lewis, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball one. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out. You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind at the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
3-0 to him now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I don't even know.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Stepping up now, Sandy Leon. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now that's popped up. Motter is there, and he's got it for the first out. On to first, and they get the double play. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs across the plate 3.
Back to the clubhouse it is. All right. Let's check that social media. All right, let's close out this month. Go with
A manager checks in with his ball club.
All right, we can never become complacent about the fundamentals of the game, man. I'll stay sharp out there. All right. Trying to. Yeah, 100 over the last 10 games. Not producing too much right now.
AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the International League. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Indianapolis Indians. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning.
All right, let's see.
Second baseman, Chris Bostic.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on a dead run. And stepping into the box, Lake. He singled his last time up.
Lake.
All right, getting some fielding opportunities, it looks like here.
Hit in the air to right field. Moving under it, Lewis. And that retires the side. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around.
Leading off for Lehigh Valley.
Leading off the inning, Luke Lewis. And they'll need him to get something going here. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Whaley. All right.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
I have to get back into our rhythm somehow.
Popped him up.
Nope, that's caught.
And this is taken in for out number 1. Digging in now, Colin Moran. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 2-1 home. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side.
Oh, yeah,
Henson takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second. Striding in once again, Luke Lewis. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And a neck-high fastball that time. Martinez, base runner at first with 1 out.
Let's try to get back into it here. Huh, been saying that. Let's see. Ow. That looked good, but
1-1.
There we go.
Line drive, base hit to right. Runner takes the turn at second on his way to third. The relay throw, and he's safe.
In there.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Marlon Shaw.
High pop-up. Moran is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
All right, there we go.
Stepping in, Jackie Carroll. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Jackie Carroll.
All right, let's see here. Come on, drive us in.
Struck him out.
Wow.
You talk about pulling a rabbit out of your hat. He gets out of the jam and the side.
1 for 2.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Luke Lewis.
Luke Lewis.
First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lake has a read on it, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame.
I hate when I miss those opportunities.
Digging in once again.
Man, at Double-A, shoot, I think in Double-A, I think I got like 3 grand slams.
Skied into straightaway right.
There we go.
Lewis moves over, makes the play, 1 away. Ready for another chance, Luke Lewis. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Good timing. I was just under it.
The 1-2. Back up the middle to his right, busted. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Into the box, Paul Eastman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
All right, let's see.
Now here's a ball heading for the right field corner. This has the distance,
That's
and
out.
it stays fair. Home run.
Well, this guy's been unhittable. Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad
Right, 1 for
and
4,
get a
not
win.
bad.
Now
Gotta
the
hit, gotta
pressure's
hit.
off. If they get one of the next...
Try to keep that going.
Time for baseball.
Let's try to keep that going here. Let's get a hit a game here.
Set to get his day started, Luke Lewis. And it's
hopefully
been
that
a
turns
real
into a
struggle
couple
for
of
him with the
hits.
bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Swinging on the first pitch as he hits this one on the ground to second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Thought that was going to have a better result.
At the
But it
plate, Luke
yeah,
Lewis.
that
He's
pitch
0
is
for
gonna
1
have a
thus
better
far.
result.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
That one might have.
Here's a swing, and
There we go.
Man,
That's the result I want.
way out
Bye-bye.
of here. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
That was sweet.
Hey, that's one of the
felt
toughest
good.
parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving
I
up
felt
a
good.
long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Felt good to hit that bomb. All right,
Digging in
before I
and
come
looking
back
for
in,
more. Luke.
Need to top off my drink here. So if you're watching, feel free to pop in the chat and say hi. And if you like what you see, go ahead and hit that follow as well. Be greatly appreciated. And I do currently stream on YouTube, so if you want to check me out on YouTube, I do have more content over there. All the links to my socials and my YouTube channel is in the panel below. All right, so we're going to get back into it.
Number 12, Lewis.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch popped him up.
Not what I wanted.
And the 2
Well,
out
that
front will
seems to
not
be the
come to pass as the inning
seems
is
to be the
over.
pattern. Do
No
something
runs
good
in.
and then just
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final
something
score.
good and then
Lehigh Valley
tank
used
the
a nice
very
fifth
next
inning
pitch.
to take the lead.
like, oh, I'm good.
Welcome to MLB.
I feel like I'm out of it. And then, all right.
So
all right.
coming
2
to the
for
plate,
7.
Luke Lewis. He
not
was
good.
responsible for the only run they
All right,
could
let's see
muster in
here.
yesterday's ball game. It was a solo shot, and the runner back easily. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Well, you take a look at our
Man, that
visiting
circle
club
change
as they
is-
take the field tonight. They come in
Circle
scuffling a
change
bit
is
of late,
slow
just 2
and
and 4
rolling.
over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
And the throw is in time to
that
get
was-
him to retire the side. We
That
played
slowed
an
me
inning.
way down. I was not expecting that.
At the plate,
Oh, look at that, another
Luke.
Luke.
7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway
That's
right
gone.
field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run.
Only the first hit of the night,
There's
but
some
it
of
was
them you
a
know
big-
that just they're gone.
Striding into the box.
They're not coming back.
Lewis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air.
Wow.
And he'll avoid the
well, I
fragments
guess I was
out
done
there
with
to
that
make
bat.
the catch
So
that
you know what?
ends the inning.
Maybe that bat was
Digging in to
cursed. So
try
let's
it again.
move on.
Joshua Lewis.
Get a new bat.
He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Try to work out of this slump here.
Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here.
Damn.
Ready now, Luke Lewis.
All right, new
Third
bat.
trip to the plate for him here
new
tonight.
bat.
0
All
for
right,
2
let's
at
go.
this point.
Let's go. New bat here.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
Nope.
Throw gets him 2 down.
It's not the bat. It's me. It's got to be me.
So striding forward now, Luke Lewis. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. He makes the catch, and they have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set. As this whole game is over. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Indianapolis Indians.
Yeah, it's gonna be a couple seasons before I get called up to the majors. I gotta have a better season than this. There's no way I'm getting that. There's no way I'm getting that call up. All right, last game of the month here. I'd see training facility. Yep, let's do that right there. Last series of the month. Let's close it out. Toledo Mud Hens. All right.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Luke Lewis. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they cannot allow that one run to deflate them. I know they haven't been playing well recently, but that's nothing in today's game.
Man, this is probably the worst
Digging
play.
in, Luke Lewis.
This is probably the worst play you'll
Ready
ever
to
see.
deliver. Here's the first pitch.
For me, that is.
High pop up.
Jesus Christ.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on. At the plate, Luke Lewis. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
All right, let's see.
To first, Aducci moving to his right. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Damn.
Digging in, Luke Lewis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Just not.
Softly hit out to short.
Just not feeling
Throw
it.
gets him 2 down.
Hits that were falling and hits that were falling in double air.
Final score in tonight.
Not falling.
The Iron Pigs took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Minor League Baseball.
All right, come on.
So digging in now, Luke Lewis, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cleary will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luke Lewis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a changeup right down the middle.
Probably could have smacked that one, but I've been in such a rut lately that.
High in the air out to center field. Jones on the move. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. In to score, the runner from third.
It was a productive out.
Now batting, Luke Lewis earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. Base hit.
There we go. Nice.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Dead red piece of cheese. Oh, man.
Settling in now, Dylan Cousins. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Shoot, that's the first solid contact I've had haven't had in a while. So
swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
That swing was way early.
So it's no runs.
I know how that feels,
2
buddy.
hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 6 full. Into the box now, Luke Lewis.
Instead of just keep
this could
swinging.
be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Swinging.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch
All
out.
right, so interesting little tidbit about the number 12. The reason I chose the number 12 is because when I played sports, I always wore the number 12.
The 1-0 home to third.
The only time I didn't.
Over to Amarista for the force, and that ends the inning.
The only time I didn't wear number 12 was when I played.
4-2, the final score tonight. The Mud Hens jumped
I
ahead
guess when
in
I
the
played
7th inning and never gave the lead back.
Number 12.
Daniel Stump earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Shane Green closes the door for the save, his 1st of the year.
I wore number 12 for soccer. Pretty much every sport that I played.
AAA baseball for you now on the show.
That's why if I can, I pick number 12.
So striding in, Tsuyoshi Ota, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here.
That's gone.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was.
Coming to the plate now, Jacoby Jones. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
Yeah, I'm
the
below
1-2.
the dreaded Mendoza line as well.
Fly ball out to right field. Lewis sprinting after it, and that's the 3rd out. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Now at the plate, Lewis. He is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
I think this is the lowest average I've ever had when playing MLB The Show. So.
Missed with a breaking ball. Hit out towards second. Amarista with a sliding stop. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play. Digging in for his second at-bat.
Man, they had a shift on me.
He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Lewis will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to
transfer.
first.
Didn't drop the ball, so to speak.
Striding in, Kerry Ramos. He drew a walk his first time up.
Kerry Ramos.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Lewis on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded.
Leading off the 4th inning.
Leading off the inning, Luke Lewis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
Well-placed pitch, man.
Hit hard towards center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Good wood. Good wood.
So stepping in, Sandy Leon. He reached on a single in his first
right
try. 0-2, here it comes. Right side. To second for one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Digging in the switch hitter, Luke Lewis. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll dive back in.
All right.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike.
With one out and runners on the corner, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Popped him up.
Crap.
Ramos moving to his left. And he brings it in on the warning track. In now, Luke Lewis. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
He's throwing slide step, so the pitchers throw slide step, they're all over the place sometimes.
Fouled away.
All right. Just trying to get back into a rhythm here.
Throw over to first, and the runner back.
Since the beginning of the season,
5-2 our score as we play inning number 7.
Just been out of my rhythm here.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Nice. Good AB so far. Good AB.
Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. In there, a base hit. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
That was lucky. That's what we call the Bermuda
now
Triangle.
In the box, Sandy Leon.
That's what we call the Bermuda Triangle right out there.
In his last plate appearance. Working for the punch out and the offering. Heading out towards shallow right. Reyes is there.
Okay.
Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they'll add one more on the sacrifice fly as this is now a 6-2 ball game. Ready once again, Danny Ortiz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Nope.
And it's 1-2. This year against right-handed pitching, Ortiz hits a little over the 270 mark. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. Lewis, the runner at first with 2 gone. And again a throw, runner back safely. He's running. And a strikeout here yet again. As it's been a ball game to forget thus far.
Jump.
4 strikeouts.
I had a perfect jump.
Coming to the plate now, Tsuyoshi Ota.
Except the batter struck out.
3-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field.
There we go.
Lewis is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Nice.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering.
Nice 2 hits. Diamond Dynasty. All right. All right, let's see. Let's go check the calendar here. All right, yeah, we're in June. So I still have June, July, August, and a little September to try to get out of this here. So let's go and save this here. Probably gonna go blue screen for a little bit. right, there we go. Well, that is it for this part of MLB The Show, my road to the show. If you like the content, you like what you see, go ahead and hit that follow button. Be greatly appreciated. If you'd like more content, go ahead and head over to YouTube. I have more content over there. L-Cross7, both here and YouTube. So much love to you. Thanks for watching. Greatly appreciate it. And if you hit that follow button, welcome to the Cross Crew, fam. And I will see you all next time. Peace.